guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here today in Southern Highlands in the Vintage Valley subdivision. This is a phenomenal community. Guys, number one, I want to talk to you about why people buy in Vintage Valley, and it is because of the greenery and the traditional style homes that people really love about this area. This is one of the original areas of Southern Highlands Country Club. We are at the Southern Highlands Country Club today, which is located just south of Las Vegas. And this is one of the premier areas, luxury areas, that buyers are coming into that are coming from Southern California. One of the reasons that they love this area is because it saves them about 30 minutes on their commute coming into the Las Vegas area. So if you're coming from Southern California, LA, Orange County, any of those areas, and you're driving into Vegas, this is the first luxury home community that's located just off of the I-15. Now, to tell you a little bit about this house, first of all, this is listed with Rose Nogdy, who is one of our Virtue agents here in the Valley, and she is going to be inside. She's going to take us on a tour of this property. But to start off, I just want to tell you a little bit about this home. This house is just under 8,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 6 bath, incredible garage. They did an amazing job on the renovation on this property, and you're going to see it has like a Spanish modern feel to it, which is really becoming popular, and they were definitely ahead of the curve as far as knowing that that was going to become really popular here, and we're starting to see more and more people gravitate towards that style again, wanting a little bit more of the traditional feel. And then you'll see as we go inside this home, and let's go ahead and start to take a walk in, you've got travertine pavers that are leading up to the front of the house, and it comes into this really beautiful courtyard area here, which I think is really nice and peaceful. First of all, you've got this rain glass that's on the front that's all obscure, so it does create a nice privacy area and additional safety coming into the home. And then as you walk into this area, you're going to notice that you've got this beautiful waterfall out here. You've got a nice little seating area. It's nice and shaded from the outdoor elements, so you can imagine just sitting here at night enjoying a cigar or something like that, or a nice glass of wine, or hanging out here just in the front with this great water running, and it's just so peaceful. So guys, let's go inside, and Rose is going to take us on a tour of this community. Of this house. And so let's go ahead and do that now. Rose, what's happening?
What's going on, Darin? Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So guys, this is Rose Nogdy from our office, Virtue, and Rose is going to take us on a tour today of this incredible home. So Rose, tell us a little bit, first of all, just kind of give us some background on the house. As far as I know, they just finished renovation in the last year, is that correct?
Yeah, in the last 12 months, it's been completely done.
Awesome. I know the first time I came and toured the home, they started with the interior first, and they went through one of the hardest challenges, guys, which is they lived in the home as they completely renovated this. So,
yeah.
So you can imagine what it's like to try to live in a house and fully renovate it, but they did an absolutely beautiful job.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not biased in any way, but I
Sure.
think it's absolutely stunning.
And one of the things I noticed about it, and I was mentioning out front, so they went more of a Spanish modern feel on the exterior, which I really love, and then I love how it transitions into a little bit more modern feel on the interior of the home, which I find people are wanting. They still want that traditional feel outside,
yes,
but they want the more modern elements on the interior of the home.
Yes, I mean, every nook and cranny of this home has been completely redone. My seller has impeccable taste, as you'll see when we walk through.
Yeah, and then one of the things I noticed as we first walk into here is this really cool chandelier and lighting feature that's up here, and then of course tons of natural light as you walk into here.
Yeah, and you'll see that throughout the entire home. And it's funny because I actually had somebody come through that lives in the neighborhood earlier, and they're like, we see that outside.
Yeah, that's cool. I bet.
Yeah.
And you know the thing I like about it, it has like a soft feel to it. And then I love, we're starting to see this again as well, the sunken living rooms, which I think again is becoming really popular. I like this because I feel like a lot of times in modern design homes, when it's just this big open flat space, almost has kind of a warehouse feel to it.
Okay.
I love when they do the sunken living rooms because I think it helps kind of define the different areas throughout the house. So
I agree, and it gives it character, right?
Absolutely.
It's something different, like you mentioned, you touched on it perfectly, is that we're seeing a lot of that open.
Yeah.
So to kind of mix it up and see something like this with that modern feel, I think is something different right now.
So tell us about the layout of the house. We know it's just under 8,000 square feet. You've got 5 bedrooms, is that correct?
5 bedrooms, all en suite, 7 bathrooms, including a half bathroom outside.
Okay.
So.
And just kind of a layout of the house. I know down to the right here, we have the office and one secondary bedroom?
Yeah, a junior suite, if you will.
Okay.
Yep. So and then you have the office with built-ins. The house is being offered fully furnished.
Oh, awesome.
So.
That's a great feature. So one of the things I like about that with the bedroom downstairs, especially the guest suite, is obviously if you have guests coming to visit, they can stay downstairs, be out of everyone's way, and they probably want to be out of everyone's way as well. Plus, again, I like the separation of the office in the front right area versus, a lot of times people tie it into their bedroom, that type of stuff. So one of the things I noticed too, beautiful travertine, polished travertine flooring all throughout the home, super high ceilings, really, really beautiful job.
It is. It's stunning.
And then as you come into here, so you've got walk-in wine room.
Wine room, and so I want to mention when my sellers were redesigning their entire home, this was an option to either do a wine room or an elevator.
Okay.
So it can easily be converted into should you need that elevator.
Oh, nice. Already ready to go for that. So, okay. And then we've got over here, we've got dining room area. And again, I think this is a really great feature because as we're sitting, I feel like I'm starting to see a lot of people go back to more traditional style homes. And even with the layout, like a lot of new designs I'm seeing, everybody went away from dining rooms for a while. Dining rooms have come back and are really popular. And so really nice setup with the dining room as well. Plus, again, beautiful chandelier, and I love how it opens up to the outdoor as well.
And that's what's stunning, especially when we save the best for last and you go out there, you can see the beautiful water curtain from while you're sitting and eating.
Yeah,
dinner.
this backyard, guys, is incredible.
Yeah.
All right, let's head into the kitchen.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about, I know they did a lot of home technology or upgraded as far as the technology and low voltage and stuff in the house. Can you share anything about that?
So they did the Wolf appliances, stainless steel. They did the Miele espresso, Sub-Zero fridge freezer. They did the water filler, pot filler.
Yeah, that's really nice. And this was all replaced during renovation?
Yes,
Awesome.
Everything has been completely redone.
And beautiful cabinetry. I love how they changed the color a little bit on the island to create some contrast from the main countertops.
Yes.
I mean, from the main cabinets.
Cabinets,
Yeah.
yes, agreed.
And then they've got this cool feature here. I love how they got the plugs tied into the countertops as well, which is a great feature because, as we all know, there's nothing that looks worse than having all these things plugged into the wall.
Into the walls,
Yep.
yeah.
So that can hide away. Really nice. Love the high ceilings in here as well. Again, tons of natural light coming into the home. They've got the soft, like brushed gold hardware all throughout.
And I want to point out when we're walking through this, we weren't bumping into each other. I know the photos, people are saying through my showings that this looked really narrow, and it's actually not. It's very spacious between these spaces.
Yeah, you've easily got a 3 to 4 foot space in between here, so you've got plenty of space in between. And I think what probably just through photos, my guess is that because of the size of the kitchen, as far as scale in photos, this might look smaller. So
it looks very narrow, so the angle, but when people came and toured it, they're like, wow, this is a lot more spacious than I thought. So I just wanted to make sure we pointed that out.
And what did they do for home automation in here? Do you know, as far as, did they use Control 4?
They did use Control 4. Everything, the lighting, the audio, the pool, everything is ran through their system. And there's multiple outlets for this as well. Upstairs, over in the hallway, over here. So you don't have to always run to one location.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I know Control 4 gives you the ability to control from your phone as well.
They do.
Which is a nice feature.
Which every time I'm having a moment, they're like, I got you. And they jump on there and they handle it for me. I'm like, yes.
They can help set up the showing for you, right?
They do. They're amazing.
Great. And so now we're transitioning from kitchen area. We've got another nice dining room area here as well. So this could even essentially be like a breakfast nook in the morning.
Yes.
So you can enjoy the beautiful outdoors. Tied into the living room area here. I love the back wall that they did there. It looks like limestone that they've used. You've got gas fireplace in there as well. And then of course the important feature that everyone needs in their home, which is their home bar, which I think is nicely tied into how this area is set up as well. And really great home for entertainment. Again, one of the things I always like to point out as far as entertaining in a home like this is that I think it's key to have separated areas. It's nice and open, flows very well, but as we all know, people kind of break off into their little groups during events. And so it's nice that you've got all these different sitting areas throughout the house.
Yeah, and my clients are definitely entertainers. So I've been to many of parties, and that separation is key.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
And then over here, we've got the bar. You shared a really cool story about the fish tanks. You gotta share that with me.
Oh man, my sellers are the sweetest. They've been together for many years, ever since they were younger actually. And when they got their first home, they put an aquarium in there, a fish fish tank. And as they've progressed throughout the years and their home has progressed throughout the years, they got bigger in fish tanks, and it's been a key item in their home. They must have a fish tank. So the next home will have a fish tank.
Ah, that's a really great story. I love it. I love it. So as we come back this way, just to point out, so back here to my right
is the theater.
You've got a theater here, and then down this left hall here
another bedroom.
There's another bedroom, okay.
And a single car garage.
Okay, so you've got 2 bedrooms down, 3 bedrooms up, is that correct?
Yes.
Including the primary upstairs as well?
Primary is up, and then you have a playroom upstairs and a loft, or it could be a craft room, it could be a bonus room, but they use it as a playroom currently.
And then this hallway goes down into the garage as well?
3-car garage on this way, a powder room, and then the main laundry room. There is a laundry room in the primary as well.
Awesome, so you got 1 up, 1 down, so the 1 down can serve the 2 bedrooms downstairs.
Yes.
Also, again, a recap on the garage count. Is it 3-car or 4-car?
4-car.
4-car garage, awesome, which is perfect for most people's use today. Every once in a while you get those people with a crazy amount of cars, but I think for a home of this size, definitely suffice. I love the one thing that they did here with the super high windows, bringing in tons of natural light. It does look like they have a little bit of tint on the windows as well, which is really nice, so you're not getting that direct blaring sunlight, but you still got all the natural light coming into the home. And then again, I love the sunken living room area as you come in, or great room area with the super high ceilings. And then this is really cool, like I think this is just part of the presentation of this home as you come into it.
It's very grand.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can definitely put a baby grand piano there, and really give it that pizzazz.
Yep.
But this whole area, I've envisioned myself coming down and dressed as blowing in the wind.
Did you get that on video?
I didn't, but maybe at closing.
You got to get that shot now that it's out there. So, and it looks like they replaced all the glass railing as well, which,
they did.
I mean, I can only imagine the cost of this curved glass like this has to be astronomical. So this staircase alone is a incredible upgrade to the home. And then I love how they did that here, even with all the glass railing and everything. Really helps keep the house open, really nice feeling, nice and light. I love the wood beams that they did across the top there. Again, adds some nice warmth to the home. And I think that's a really important feature, especially one thing I've identified about people looking in Southern Highlands is that typically they're looking for something a little bit more traditional, right? That's usually the style that they like, which is why they're buying in here. Also the phenomenal golf course and country club that they offer here, which is a main reason. So.
And this view, the view is breathtaking. This property offers a lot of privacy, and directly behind us is Vintage Valley Park. Okay. And the backyard gives access to that park as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so you got nice access to that green space as well. And then this is your loft area here. I love how they've got it set up with the pool table. Again, so much natural light, which I think is just such a great feature of these homes. And it looks like quite a few balconies off the front and back as well.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. And then down this hall, you've got an additional bedroom here?
You have 2 additional bedrooms, and then that playroom, bonus room I was speaking about.
Okay, I love it. And then it looks like built-in sound system all throughout.
Throughout the
Cameras,
house.
security system. And then down this way, I love this. It feels like you're walking into like a high-end hotel room here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This has been probably the best, favorite feature that I've gathered from people. They have said the primary bedroom and bathroom has been exceptional, and then the backyard. So this is just...
This would feel like you're on vacation every day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love it.
And the balcony is just stunning, and it overlooks that park, as I mentioned.
Yeah, and I
the
love
mountains.
I was gonna say the mountain view, and I love how the way the trees have grown out in here. It really kind of hides all the homes that are in the background, and you're just picking up that perfect view of the mountain through the cutouts here.
I agree.
So really nicely done. And then nice built-in gas fireplace here again. Super high ceilings in the primary bedroom here, which is nice. Looks like they've got some automated shades that will close there as well. And then is that a pocketing slider or stackable?
Stackable.
Really nice feature as well for the primary bedroom. Nice big size here, tons of natural light, and then of course, this is the winner for this house.
This is the
this
winner.
Primary bathroom is incredible.
This is the area where I really would not want to leave. I mean, it's just, you have an amazing shower.
This is so beautiful.
You have an overhead tub filler, so it just gives that extra pizzazz as if this needed it.
Yeah.
And then you have his and her quarters. So where would you like to start?
Let's start to the right here.
Okay.
Is this
his? Yes.
It's got the built-in beverage cooler. That's why I was guessing.
You need that. You're getting ready and you just crack a beer or something, a cigar station, yes.
This is really great the way that this is set up. I love this. Gives him his own private area, gives her her own private area. And then of course, wow, look at these closets.
And then the storefront, his closet.
Wow. This is almost like I can't tell, it almost looks copper-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really cool. Very well done. I can only imagine what they spent on this closet in here.
Well, if I told you how much the entire thing cost, you know, we were at about $3.5 million total.
On the renovation?
On the renovation.
Wow.
Interior, exterior, and custom furniture.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Very cool. This is beautiful. Very well done. Very well done.
And then hers for the ladies is just jaw-dropping. Absolutely jaw-dropping. So her vanity area also has a TV in the mirror. So while she's getting ready,
okay,
she can turn on the TV and watch what she wants to watch while she's
I love it. Beautiful countertops. I love the colors that they use. Got a little bit of caramel and grays and throughout, so it ties in the cabinets really nice. Also the gold fixtures. And then I'm assuming it has double water closets, it looks like?
It does,
okay.
yes. Yeah.
Very nice. And then this, oh, so that there operates this, okay.
Yes.
And then, yeah, what a beautiful shower, man. I love the way this is done. You can stand in there and watch TV.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I mean, a dream come true.
Are we like at Chanel or where? It feels like we're stepping into a retail store here.
That's exactly the point.
Yeah.
That is exactly the point.
Now I'm going to assume this is every woman's dream closet in here because it is absolutely beautiful. Just the way that it's organized, so meticulous. It's got. I love the island here that it has. All the cabinetry and pull-out drawers, and the handles are really unique just in itself. And then again, just the setup of this is really nice. Sit over here, you've got this nice little sitting area. Very well lit, which I want to point out, I think is really, really important. Plus you've got your natural light coming in to the closet as well, which is really nice. So you don't feel completely like you're in a cave or something.
Right,
so,
right.
All right. All right, well, should we head to the what our favorite feature of this house is, the backyard?
Yes,
all right.
Absolutely. Let's
go down and check it out. All right, so now this great feature. This backyard is spectacular. First of all, one of the things I'll point out is that I love how they carry the travertine from the inside of the home out, and it's completely surrounded all the way around the entire pool.
Even in their stunning detail in the center right here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what they did back here.
So they lucked out with this. They got their permit signed a day before it was a no-go.
Oh, wow.
And they lucked out and they said, okay, we're doing this. So they did not take that lightly, as you can see.
And so for you guys
go
watching,
big or go home.
Good clarification on that. In Southern Nevada, though, there is a restriction. Maximum size you can go on a pool is 600 square feet. This is obviously much larger than 600 square feet. So for those that are still looking to
600 square feet.
Yeah, exactly. So for those of you looking to still enjoy a large pool, you can definitely get that. And I love the dark finish that they did on the bottom as well. I think it just gives it such a warm, cozy feeling with the backyard.
Yes.
And this backyard just feels, I mean, it's warm today, but it feels warm and cozy, which is really nice because I can only imagine sitting out here like during the spring or fall. You've had a little bit of rain, and especially with the rainfall over there in the background, that is really cool.
And
let's start over in the bar. Let's start at the bar area, and then we'll go check out the waterfall. So you've got this great outdoor kitchen, which is really cool.
Yes.
I love it's got like this boho vibe to it, which is really, really cool.
They did not skip a beat at all.
No.
So you have an ice maker, you have multiple fridges, you even have a bar set up over there, sink, your dining area.
I love it. They got Stella Artois on tap. I love it. I love the wood paneling they did here. It looks like they tied in some outdoor heating panels as well, which is really nice because, as we know, living in the desert, it can get cold during the winter. And then they've got the misters tied in, which is really nice for this time of year. I love it. I love the wood that they used up here as well. It looks like thermarie wood, which is really nice. So for you guys watching, that will sustain and it holds up very well in the heat. That's why a lot of people use that out here in the desert. But yeah, just a really great feel. What a great
And they
space.
carried that same feel over there behind the curtain, so you'll see the similar wood and the similar aesthetic.
I love the overflow here that they did. Really beautiful. I like how they did the raised hot tub as well. And then of course you've got the beautiful fire feature there in the background. Wow, this is beautiful. And then again, they tied in the thermarie wood up here on the ceiling. More heating panels out there as well.
Misters throughout as well.
Yeah.
And then the pool is solar.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So.
And then I
It's
love this, the
enjoyable year-round.
little seating area there in the back. Again, you've got an additional fire pit back there as well. And then that's where you'd mentioned you've got access to the park right from there. So really nice if you've got young ones or pets. You can exit right out your back gate, walk out to the park, utilize the park and come back in, which is great.
They also do movies in the park and a big Halloween thing out there.
Oh, really?
So you can see the movie in the park from here.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, you can access it from here. They do a bunch of family activities.
And you know, that's the other thing I was going to point out that's really great about this backyard, because most people would think, especially with the view fencing there along the back, they might have a concern of privacy being backed up to the park, but they did such a great job with all of the landscaping and everything that they did, that quite honestly, the way that it ties into the park, you don't even notice that it's back there.
Yeah.
And you're still achieving the privacy from the inside, that anybody trying to look into the backyard here, you've still got complete privacy back here in the backyard.
Which is what they were aiming for.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just this oasis.
And that's another thing I definitely want to point out while we're back here in the backyard, guys, is one of the most common things I always get from buyers when you're in these type of neighborhoods where a lot of the homes where, you know, depending on the market somebody's coming from, may feel close. The way this lot is positioned, really, you maintain and maximize so much privacy here because you don't have anybody on this side of the home.
Right.
And then in this back area here, with the way that they've got all the landscaping and the way that house sets back, you've got an absolutely private backyard, which is so important. You know, you're spending $8 million on a home. You want to have a nice private backyard.
Absolutely.
This is beautiful. I love this. This is like, oh, I can sit out here all day long.
Sit out here all day.
Read a book, enjoy the waterfall.
It's so serene, and just hearing that waterfall, you don't get that out here in the desert, you know? And then again, misters throughout, so you turn on the misters, you lay out here, you grab a cocktail, I mean, what more do you need?
Your guests will never leave out here.
Never.
I love this. And then it looks like they have an additional seating area back here with another water feature that they did, which is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
And then, like I said, they entertain. So when I was here for one of the events, they turned this into a dance floor.
Oh, okay.
So
I can see that.
this was the dance floor area.
Nice. Mm-hmm. And then it looks like...
I may or may not have busted a move.
I was going to say, were you out here doing like the worm and everything? Yeah, some Running Man? Do you want to show us again,
No,
Rose?
we're
okay.
good. We're okay. Let's spare the people this, okay?
We're thinking that could be like a really good TikTok moment, you know? So...
You don't want to see my Running Man.
Actually, now we do. Now we do. Don't you agree, Joseph? Now you want to see her Running Man.
We are good.
So something else I want to point out, guys. So is this a half-acre lot, by the way?
It is. It is a half acre.
So really nice sized backyard, because I think the one thing that everybody's always concerned with, you know, when you build a home of this size, just under 8,000 square feet, and you have an incredible backyard like this, is, hey, you know what? I've got pets. Do I have space for the pets? You got plenty of space back here and plenty of space for kids to still play. I love you've got the ping pong table out here. They've got the cornhole. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they have cornhole. So it looks like a raised garden bed here as well. So if you want to do some gardening, really great. And then I love just the bay laurels along the back here and everything. Really nicely done. Great backyard.
Great use of space, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And even I love the smooth stucco finish that they did on the outside. Again, really does that nice transitional feel from like a traditional style home into a little bit more modern transitional feel. I love the way they've painted the black doors.
Yeah.
Just does such a great feel. I mean, this
every little detail. I'm glad that you're pointing that all out, Darin, because it's so much to kind of say.
Yeah.
But you're really, I mean, you're pointing out everything. Nothing was skipped in this home whatsoever.
Well, again, you know, and I think it's nice when you have a homeowner renovate a property versus just like, you know, we see in the valley, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of spec homes, but you know, when somebody lives in a house and they remodel it, they put all those little features in that are conducive to their lifestyle and how they live, and making them feel comfortable in the home that they're living in. And they just did a spectacular, and again, I want the privacy in this backyard, guys. If you're looking for a home in one of these guard-gated communities that just has absolute privacy in the backyard, this house has it. From every way that they've laid this home out, to the high walls. I've also noticed that this home sits down a little bit from the homes behind it, which is nice as well. So again, it creates tons of privacy in the house.
Which is good, because usually when that happens, you have people piercing in on you, right? You know, you don't get that here at all.
No, absolute privacy. Well, Rose, thank you for this tour today. What a beautiful home. So excited to see you sell it, and so excited for the people that are going to buy it, because this is really cool. And I was mentioning at the opening, you know, I think they were really thinking forward, because the one thing I'm seeing in this market right now more than anything is that people still love modern, but they want a little bit more of that traditional feel again.
Yeah.
And they did a really nice job on this house with achieving that. So
I agree.
compliments to your sellers.
I agree, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I think that, you know, just like anything, fashion, homes, we go through fads, right? And there's things that come in and come out, and I think that they kept a little good bits of everything.
Yes, they did.
And put it all into this home. I mean, this home is absolutely stunning, and it's perfect.
All right, guys, now to get it sold, call Rose. Rose, give me your number.
702-859-ROSE, 7673.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys, so if you want to tour this home, please feel free to reach out to Rose, or you can DM me directly or call me directly, Darin Marques with Virtue Real Estate Group. We would love to bring you out on a private exclusive tour of this house. We can take you and show you the country club as well. It is an absolute beautiful feature of this property and of this subdivision. And again, as I'd mentioned, if you're coming from California, this house saves you about 30 minutes of travel coming into the valley, because it's conveniently located right off of the I-15. So make sure you reach out to us. Again, one more time, guys, make sure you subscribe if you're not following me yet, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.